Yes, we live. Oh yeah, you got the Man City agenda because you're a Liverpool fan. You hate Ronaldo. I understand, innit? Because he trounced you.
It's
Like,
not even
anyway,
that.
well,
I just think Messi's better anyway.
man, innit? No, he's really not. No, he's not. Welcome to a. Can I introduce the show, please, love?
Introduce the show.
Thank you very much. Welcome to another edition, midweek edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on Sarcasm City TV, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, also joined by my two fellow co-hosts, the lovely, the beautiful Yan City, and of course, my G, one of my favorite Liverpool fans. Actually, I prefer you to Stroke, my favorite Liverpool fan, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, what you telling me? You good?
Joe's not watching this. Yeah,
I hope he is watching. Somebody clip this to him and send it to him, innit? You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like, what you saying? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be complaining.
Big up Stroll, man.
Yeah, big up Stroll every time, man. Big up Stroll, big up JV, big up everybody. You know what I'm saying? Go on, what you telling me?
Yeah, I'm just, better after last night's result. We're still shit in the league, but at least, we put in a good performance last night and got a decent result in it. So nothing to complain about after last night.
Okay. All right, we're going to get into all of that. Obviously, Liverpool winning in the Champions League. Obviously, United play tomorrow. Manchester City winning tonight. Yan City chowing down on some pasta. What are you telling us, though? You good? You struggling there? You all right? I seen you pick up that fork like 4 or 5 times and that struggling. Are you good?
No, you all right? It's so long. I don't like long thing, innit?
Just eat the long pasta in it. But go on, what are you telling us anyway? Are you good? I'm sure you're good.
I'm in a great mood. My team.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why did I agree to this shit? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Only wins in 2021. And obviously, like, I'm not stupid. I'm not deluded. I'm not a Man United fan. I'm not going to say we're going to win everything, blah, 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 because it will come to an end. But long may it continue. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
I'm glad you won tonight, to be fair.
Glad what?
It's good that City won. I'm glad City won tonight, to be fair. It did us a favour for top 4 by beating Everton. So, yeah, it's a good result. Flawless is looking a bit deflated.
Deflated, yo. Ryan cut me down before the show.
We probably just secured you top 4, so Everton don't get in above you, innit?
No, I won't go that far. They're still close to us. We're playing them on Sunday as well.
We literally got top 4, which we're going to get into as well. Yeah. We got top 4 simply because of the players we have and the rest of the standard in the league. I'm not worried about Manchester United falling out of the top 4 in the slightest. And I know what this is. League's done, like I've been saying for the past 2 months. I'm just looking at the Europa League, the FA Cup, and just grin and bear it. I'm just counting down the minutes till this manager's gone late, pretty much. That is my plan. I'm counting down the minutes, counting down the hours until this guy is gone. He's going to be here max till 2022. So I got to grin and bear this for a whole nother year. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. Big up everybody. Before we get into the show properly, big up everybody who is supporting Sarcasm City. Love to you lot. Make sure when you're locked in, you hit the like button on the video. Hit the like button on the video, people. Make sure you share it. Subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. Hit the notification bell when you do. Same with Twitter. Retweet and like the tweet. Yan City and Ryan's Twitter accounts are both in there as well. And because it's midweek, this is a members only show, so it's open to the public. But in terms of comments, it's just it's only members. So big up Jeremiah. Members and mods get in as well. I don't know why that works, but it is what it is. He says, big up, guys. And Jeremiah, this is how I'm feeling. I'm deflated, innit? It's a good
Liverpool. Admitted that the title's gone today.
Is he gonna listen? So Jeremiah, you're gonna admit I'm right now, yeah? When you were telling me believe in it, 21 in 21, when you was all in the comments, are you gonna give me my flowers and tell me I was right, yeah? And that there's no belief in this manager or this system whatsoever. But it is what it is. But all right, since it's called W's only, shout out to my Dun Broads, you get me? Because that's his slogan. But we're talking about Manchester City. We'll start with you, Yan City, talking about Man City. Give us your thoughts on the game. Look how pleased she is with herself. And yeah, take it away. I'm deflated, man. I'm done, man. I got nothing left.
What can I say, innit? Do you know what, to be honest,
I got nothing left. That's me, man. I got nothing left. I got nothing left. Go on, sorry.
You know what? It's just I've been saying all season that I trust City in it. That's why I was saying when everyone was ruling out City, I was like, don't worry about City. Worry about your own team, innit? And it's just nice to see what I was saying come into come into the light. Like, for me, Pep is just unreal. Like, we are so lucky to have Pep. He's just something else, you know, and yeah, he's just getting his team playing perfectly. And you know what? Like, I'm not deluded, like I said earlier. Like, there will be a drop-off where we don't get 3 points every single game. I don't know when that will come. But I feel like, and this is why I said to you before, like, the title is not done until we get through these fixtures. So the first one was Liverpool at Anfield. Obviously, who do we play after Liverpool?
Was it
Tottenham? Yeah, so Liverpool, Tottenham.
We're going to get
Everton.
to this tough City February period, but go on in it, because I was right about that, but it's all right. Go on, you carry on in it.
Yeah, so Liverpool, Tottenham, Everton, Arsenal, and Man United. So I said we'll have to see where we are at the end of that, because if we win against Arsenal and we win against Man United, I can't see anyone coming back from that, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I was saying these are important, because even though you're like, yeah, you know, it's done, if we lose to Arsenal and then we lost to Man United, it puts everything back. I'm not saying that we wouldn't still win it, because I feel like City would then probably go on another run or something. But it's just like, it's not over, if you know what I mean. But if we beat Man United...
I don't know what you mean, but carry on in it. We're going to get to it. I've been saying this for the longest, innit? But go on. Because I want my flowers for being spot on and absolutely 1000% right from everybody. But go on, carry on in it. We're going to get to everything in it. We're going to get to this tough February run. We're going to get to the league title not being... We're going to get to this all in it. But you have your say on the game.
Like, I have said all season that I think Man City would win the league. The only time that I shifted from that was when Liverpool were in first place and we were like 12th. And I was thinking, actually, I don't know if City will do it. And that West Brom game where we drew, at that point, I didn't think City would win the league. But before that, I thought City would win the league. And after that, I thought Man City would win the league. But there was that period, I'm not going to lie, where I thought City don't quite look up to it. And then we just went on a good run. So, yeah, I think City are in a good place right now, and not just in the league, like across all things. Obviously, we're going to have to see how we do in the Champions League, because Mönchengladbach are not easy. And we've seen tonight Porto beating Juventus. People wouldn't have really predicted that. I know Porto are quite good at home, even though we beat them at home, I think. They are quite good at home, so we'll see. But yeah, you don't predict them results all the time, so... Yeah, Mönchengladbach's definitely not going to be an easy game for us. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Because Bayern Munich conceded 3 goals to them. And Bayern Munich, I think, were 2-0 up and ended up losing 3-2. So, yeah, they're not as easy as they look on paper, if you know what I mean. So, we'll see. But so far, so good, I'd say. How about your team?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, flawless.
Yeah, you taking liberties, yeah? You know what? Ryan, give us your thoughts on Manchester City as well. We're going to get to my team. We're going to get to everything that I was right on, but we're going to get there, innit? I'm coming for my flowers. I'm taking my own flowers.
Man United ain't even played.
I'm taking my own flowers, innit? Because I've been getting criticized for all this nonsense, and I was spot on about United, spot on about City, and I will continue to be right about these things. It's obvious. It's obvious. Go on.
Me and you were both in agreement about Man United not winning the league. So I give you that, because you never said United would win the league. People like Jeremiah, cough, cough, had a different approach.
For me, it was a bit of...
One sec before you go, let me just get to this comment from Anas. He says, look at how she said, how about your team, the confidence. I can't even say nothing back from. I got nothing. I have no ammunition. I don't even have a handgun. You know what I'm saying? I've got nothing to... But go on, Ryan. Give us your thoughts on City. I know it mirrors mine. And then I'm going to give myself my flowers in it. But go on. We got a lot to divulge in this Q&A.
Well, Yeah, I mean, City have the title. The title's done. It's literally a battle for like the second, third, and fourth now places between all the rest of the teams. Now, City's, they've got the title done. But when Jan mentioned, when they drew to West Brom around that time, and she thought they wouldn't win the league, that was the time. It's about around December, I think, wasn't it? When I thought that we were the ones who were going to go on and be in the position that City are in. Now, I thought that when we beat Tottenham in the last minute, and then we beat Palace 7-0. I thought that then we'd go on and go clear of everyone, and we're just going to win the title easily. And things have obviously not gone that way, and it's just gone terribly. But City are the best team by a mile. They put such a good run of results together, especially after the fact they were struggling earlier on the season, and when they drew against West Brom, it did feel like, well, City are kind of done here. Drawing at home to West Brom the way they did. But fair play to them. Pep's got his team together. They're playing some great football, and they're strong in every area of the pitch. Great team, and they're the only ones who have put together a sustained run of wins. So fair play to them. They're the best team by an absolute mile, and they deserve the title.
Country mile. Yep. As much as it pays me to admit.
You know what?
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny? Yeah. On the day that Man City win the league, right? If City win the league, because I'm coming back for the YouTube clips because Manny was having a full-on argument with me, and I was like, "Man City will finish above you," and he's going, "Oh no, 21 and 21." I need to find them clips because I said to him, "Remember this: Man City will finish above Man United." And I need to find it, innit? Because that's going to be my ammunition. So, Jeremiah, it's not just you. You're just the one that loves, predicting that Man City are going to lose every week, and it just doesn't happen. But, yeah, Manny as well. Saying Pep can't rebuild. Pep's overrated.
When Manny was on the hype train, it was so funny.
Pep is done out here. Pep's finished. Jose's better. All of this stuff, yeah.
Is that what he said? He said Jose's better.
Well, I don't know, but they were in that chat there. They were all chatting. Pep was getting slated, and I was just, obviously, I love Pep, innit? So I was just like, nah, Pep can do it. He's already started rebuilding. They were all shutting me down. Even KJ said the other day, he's like, I have to hold my hands up. You were right. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this is the thing. I don't say things just for the sake of saying them, innit? I know Pep is quality. So I'm not surprised by what I'm seeing from Pep. That's not surprising to me. What was surprising is that we didn't start the season well. That's the only thing that surprised me about Pep. And let's be honest, it wasn't really Pep. Because, Leicester at home, you give away 3 penalties. You can't expect to win that game. Who gives away 3 penalties in one game? How is that Pep's fault? It's just madness. So, yeah, I don't know. But my head is banging.
Nah, if you get onto Manny for those comments, he's just going to come back at you and say, "Where's your Champions League? Where's your Champions League?"
Yeah, but I never said we were going to win the Champions League. I never said that.
Yeah, Manny.
And the thing is, I'm hoping by then, Man City will have a Champions League. That's what I'm bloody hoping for.
No, we don't need that. We don't need that now.
We do need that. We need that. And if we get that, we're getting a full-day stream. The stream is going to be me walking around my house, drinking alcohol, loving life.
Yeah, I hope you slip on a live stream. You know what I'm saying? I hope you fall over.
I hope you don't. I hope you don't.
Look at Ryan. Why are you hyping it? Ryan's that Don who makes shit worse, Ryan. I see you in it. You do that slick shit. That's why you laughing and that. You do that slick shit that I do, you get what I'm saying? I just throw that in there and hope nobody notices in that in the middle of jokes. I do it all. That's why you laughing the way you laughing, because I do that shit all the time, you get what I'm saying? That's how I can clock it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You throw that, I'm just that's
at the highest level.
On a low key and I rate it so highly because I do it. You get me? Another person who clocks it all the time. I do it all the time when I'm on live streams. I throw slick shit in there. You get me? While people are talking, just to see who clocks on and that. You know what I'm saying? Big up Wayne each and every time and that. He says this team again smashing content, so we should. Yeah, man, love Wayne, much appreciated.
Yeah, good Wayne.
So we should smash the like button, and Flawless and Ryan got the smoke, and Yan beautiful as always. You'll see Wayne on here.
I love Wayne.
Shout out to
Big
Wayne.
up
You will
Wayne.
see. Big up Wayne.
up
You've made
Wayne.
Man City's day as well as Manchester City. You'll see him on here on Sunday actually. So Wayne, if you're free late Sunday, you'll see Wayne on here and that. Yo man, it's peak. You know what I'm saying? And that, yeah, man, you gotta throw that slick shit in there, you get me, just to the jokes, but it's not funny when it's you in it. Like I said, and it's like football banter. When it's not your team, it's the best in the world in that. When it's your team, it's the worst in the world. And I'm gonna complain about it, but at least I'm honest. You know what I'm saying? And I'm honest. I love giving it out.
No, I don't mind City banter. It's funny. When City were like 12 and people were throwing shade at City, I found it funny, me personally.
You know, innit?
Yeah, you find it
funny
now because you know you were wrong.
Well,
now, the only thing is, like, at the time, I thought he was funny. The only thing that I don't like is Pep disrespect, innit? So when people come for Pep, it's not funny. So I
the
get
one
what you
thing
mean.
I can't stand is Klopp disrespect. It really
That's what I
upsets
mean.
me.
It's the same, innit?
It really upsets me, yeah.
Mazza.
I don't care about any other disrespect to players like Salah and all that. It's just anyone disrespects Klopp. Because I'm the one who does it the most, but anyone who disrespects Klopp, nah, I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
Nah, I hear that. But yeah, salute to Wayne if he is free, because I was gonna ask you anyway. You'll catch him on the Q&A on Sunday. But Wayne, I'll DM you anyway. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow. And I did say we'll get you on the Q&A. So the Q&A will be late tomorrow. I'm sure he's locked in. Like I said, if you are watching, make sure you hit the like button on the video. Get the likes up, people. Keep subscribing. Also, all right, Wayne. Yeah, we'll sort something out anyway. Even if we have to get you on another time, we do the Q&As. We do twice a week anyway. So we'll get you on one of the Sunday ones. If you're watching and you can't comment, it's because this is a members only show. That's just one of the perks for the members. So the people you see commenting are members in it. And I don't know, we'll do this occasionally. You know what I'm saying? Just giving back to the members. We're working through the membership. The link is underneath the video for the Sarcasm City TV membership. So check it out. Here we go. Anna says, Comrade, forget Ollie, man. He's not worth the stress, bro. When he gets sacked, I'm popping halal champagne bottles. Man said halal champagne bottles in it. I don't want to party, but I won't be happy. It'll be relief. That's what it is. When he goes, I'll be the most
I'll make a plan.
man on the planet.
If Ole gets sacked the day that Man City win the Champions League, we can party together in it.
I'm trying to think how I feel. Which one outweighs? Nah, because then we've got uncertainty with United. Usually not winning the Champions League, I'll be drinking anyway in it to drown.
And if Salah leaves, I'll be celebrating as well.
Yeah, I'm just down in my sorrow.
Salah Gomez, Ronaldo, Firmino. When any of them leave, let me have a 24-hour live stream on this to celebrate.
Hey, that's you lot. Because me drinking on here never ends well in it. So this is why I only do it on the Talk About It Network special, and that's about with 3 or 4 other people, and it's like
few kids, alcohol in it.
Fuck it. You was wait. Was I waived? I don't know if I was waived. I can't remember.
Which one?
Yeah, for one of them I was. The second one I don't think I was. I can't remember in it. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. This is a while back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I love all my kids though in it. You know, it is what it is.
What are you on about?
Say that again. I said I love all my kids. I said.
Yeah, no, and I said our kids won, so how do you not remember? Wasn't that long ago?
Yeah, well, how many times? Never mind. I was going to say something wild then. Never mind. I was about to say something wild, in it. Just to remind the people, you see the way me and Yancy be going back and forth. Ryan just be there, just cracking up when we're. You hear what we say to each other on air. Imagine what me and Yancy are like off.
Yeah.
Ryan knows in it. Ryan,
you guys have got no idea.
No idea. In it.
Prime knows the word.
Oh yeah, Prime. I remember. So what happened is I'll let you. I'll reveal in it. I'll let you know in that. Friggin' yes, Winter Surfer. This is fact actually. He says send no super chats to help Flawless with his child support. Facts in it. Facts. Secondly, yeah. So we was on the show. It was a Q&A. This is before Ryan was about, and it was me, Yan City, and Ryan. And his camera was off. So I'm like, yo, Prime, you there? And he wasn't saying nothing. So I'm thinking, right, Ryan's not there. So me and Yancy are just going back and forth, talking the most to each other. Look how we talk on air in it. This is just like Z-rated stuff in it. And I'm like, is Prime there? And Prime switched on his camera with his shades on and was just shaking his head in it. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't believe what he was hearing in it because he heard everything in it, like the worst of them. Shout out to my Don Prime though. But yeah, back to it anyway. Love to everyone who's supporting. Big up Prime as well in it. But where was we at? Oh yeah, Manchester City. The league's done. I've been saying this for the longest. People didn't want to listen to me. I was saying this from, when did I say this? Like 2 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Was it 2 months ago? Big up Neville B also, who says, big up Sarcasm City crew. If Ollie leaves, I'm on the drink with you. It'll be more relief. That's what it is. Like I said, if once he actually leaves, I will be so relieved. But I, you are when a surfer, I appreciate it in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I got kids in it, so it helped me in it. I'm saying Yancy be taking all my money for the youths. But as I was saying, I'd be the most relieved, man. But then who do we go and get? Then my mind turns to that. And I don't trust this board to go and get the correct guy. I don't know who they're going to give it Giggs or Fletcher or Carrick or who are they going to give it?
Man United legend.
Carrick's on the wheel and stuff like that.
Yeah. Carrick, I cannot deal with this.
Carrick's on the wheel.
Carrick on the wheel.
I can see that already, and I can see it. No, I want someone who actually has. I want Poch. That's who I want. You know what I'm saying? I take. Poch.
You're not getting him now.
After he wins the Champions League, we'll get him after that because he would have conquered PSG. What's he going to do in it? He's going to win the Champions League.
He could win the Champions League. I think he could.
I've said this. He wins the Champions League in the next 3 years.
I agree.
I've said this in a 3-year period.
PSG are under a lot of pressure to win it, so they have to win it, and they got to a final.
But he got Tottenham to a Champions League final with making those signings. He can definitely go further with PSG.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Yeah, definitely. He got Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Spurs.
Tottenham to a Champions League final.
Here we go.
Tottenham.
Exactly. Jeremiah says, I disagree with this. He says, flawless, celebrate all you want, yeah, but with another manager, it would be the same situation, and we will never win the league under this board. I disagree with that. Do I believe we can have long-term success under this board? No. Do I see us winning back-to-back leagues? No. There we go in it. Exactly. Yes, it was the GOAT. Yeah, he has powers that nobody else has, but that goes to showing it. You can be successful under this board because the thing is with Manchester United, we can still attract quality players. We have a good team.
Do you know what it is? It's different between Arsenal's board. Like Arsenal's board do not put the money there. Even Liverpool's to an extent do not put the money there, or they'll say to Liverpool, like, you've got to sell 3 players to buy 1. Man United don't do that. If you say we want Sancho for 100 million, your board are putting 100 million down. So Man United, I'm sure I read somewhere the other day that Man City, since Fergie left, Man City have only spent 40 million more than Man United.
That's mad.
So it's like, in terms of spending, you spend a lot of money. So it's not the board really, even though they do have their problems, which I agree with, like you say. But in general, the money's there. It's the manager. If you get a decent manager in, you can win it. But like you say, will they get a decent manager in? That's the question.
That's what it is. But yeah, like Yancy, that's a beautiful point you made there about, can you win? We can't win the league under this board. We've won this league. We've won the league under this board multiple times. I can't remember when the Glazers took over, but I know we've won at least 2 or 3 league titles.
Is 100% right.
Yeah, we've spent over $1 billion since Fergie left.
Spending it correctly, which is true. That's what I rate. Because don't get me wrong, City have had some signings that have been not good. Like we have,
like Jesus on that. Yeah, I know.
But to be fair, since Pep's come in, he has made 1 or 2 signings that hasn't really worked. But in general, most of his signings have been decent. Do you know what I mean? Most of them fit into their squad. We had Bravo, who, let's be honest, he didn't come in because he was great. He came in because he was experienced, and Pep thought, because he's experienced, he can do something. Didn't really work out too tough. He did win us a trophy or 2, to be fair, but didn't really work. He brought in Danilo, who didn't really work out at City, so he got Cancelo. He brought in Mendy, who was great for us until he got injured, and he's just not been the same since. So we have had a few players that haven't really worked, but in general, most of the players that Pep's brought in have worked. Like tonight was a full squad of Pep players plus Foden. Like, and even Foden, if we're being honest, he's developed him from the academy. So it is still a Pep player. So, you know, it's people make out like, oh, City spend loads of money and the blah, blah, blah. But really, the squad is decent. Whereas Man United,
It's also,
it's not even the money. Like someone was saying today about Donny, like he's a good player, but it's like you spent 40 million on a player in a position that you don't really need to spend. Like you would have been better off spending that 40 million elsewhere. Do you know what I mean? And that's what they were basically saying. I don't know if he's a United fan that was saying it, but yeah, it's a mess.
Well, yeah,
it's also
so
what Jan said
go on,
as well about. I know this is about City, but you know, there's always been this like thing against Pep that he won those first 2 Premier League titles because of the players that he inherited, like your Aguero's, companies, you know, David Silvers and these guys. But now, like Jan said, there are obviously still a few players in the team that are from the past teams, but and before Pep. But a lot of the players now are players that he's signed, and now he is getting success with them. He is going to win a league with them. He might win more with them. So I think that kind of thing against Pep goes out the window now as well.
Yeah.
I hear that. So so this whole myth that Manchester United can't win a league title. When did they take? They took over what in 2005? Did someone say? How much did we win in that period? We won every trophy in that period. I think. Adding in since then, I'm talking adding in Van Gaal because I can't remember the last time Fergie won. He might have won an FA Cup in there, but he won. So, but that's my point. We won Premier Leagues, Champions League, FA Cups, Carabao Cups, all in that period. Yes, Fergie's the GOAT. He can work wonders. I'm not asking anybody to come in and replicate him because that's a once in a generation manager. So that's never going to happen again. We've seen Pep struggle, who's been at the top of the top. We've seen Klopp struggle, etc. So it will happen. My point is literally just get that. I keep saying the same shit over and over. Just get the most out of the squad you have. Like Jan City said it there. Donny is a good signing. That 40 million could have been spent elsewhere. We needed a backup attacking midfielder. That's what he is. But because our manager doesn't use him like that, people look at him like a waste of a signing. If Bruno and Pogba are both fit, they both start, cool. If one of them's injured, that's Donny's place. But yet he'll play McTominay or Fred or Matic or whatever. I don't even know in it. I've had it up to here with this guy. Like I'm gone. I'm done.
It's about rotating as well because it's like Pep always says, like he's going to rotate his squad. Like it's not just because Foden goes and scores a hat-trick against Everton or something like that doesn't mean he's going to start the next game. If we've got another game that weekend, like Pep will rotate people. That's why our back four, as good as Diaz and Stones were doing, he switched it up a little bit because Laporte deserves a place. So he's brought Laporte back in. And then it's kind of like anyone can start. And obviously he's resting Stones a little bit because Stones has been the key guy for us. So the next game, I'd expect to see Stones and Diaz because the last game today was Laporte and Diaz, and the game before that was Laporte and Stones. So then the next game should realistically be Diaz and Stones so that they've all had a rest. Do you know what I mean? So it's about rotating, but like you say, you don't really see Donny start, you know, and it's like you say, okay, fair enough. If Bruno and Pogba are fit, then obviously you'd prefer them. But Pogba hasn't been fit the whole season, but yet we've still not seen him. So, yeah, he's not really doing that. So, I don't know.
Can I just ask Jeremiah in the comments, what would it take for you to go Ollie out? Like, how bad would things have to get for you to go Ollie out? Because I've never seen someone defend a manager so much.
This is what I'm saying. And also, Ryan, I've said this in it. I wish I could find somebody to defend me the way these Oleaners defend Woodward in it. If I could find a woman who loved me half as much,
I would defend you like that.
All right, cool. You got me there. Yeah, all right. You just told my point, so thank you in it. My point being is you spot on. Like I can't even argue with that. My point still being though is that you look how happy you are and chuffed you are with the fact that your point is spot on in it. Look at her, give us the smile. As I was saying in it. As I was saying, these lot will defend him till like Man United, for instance, because it's a Manchester United show in here. Obviously, it's all Manchester United. And I had a guy popped in the comments, and I can't remember who it was, and said, actually, it was Ronan. Shout out to Ronan. And he said, the defense is not good enough to win anything. I'm like, I understand that. I agree. But I say this all the time, Ryan. Make this make sense. The defense, you agree with this, actually? Let me know. Do you think, when you look at Manchester United's team, do you think our defense is the worst part of our team? Out of the attack midfield defense, what do you think is the worst part?
Your defense is the worst part of your team. Your defense is definitely the worst part of your team.
Okay. And where have Manchester United spent the most money under Oli? On our defense. Yeah. So how is it the worst part of the team? Surely that falls on him.
It shouldn't be.
This guy has signed a right back, a left back, and a centre back. You signed 3 of the back 4. So if you signed 3 of the back 4 and spent 200 million, 150 million, whatever it is, I don't even know how much Tellez was. It was like 190 or something, and it's still not working. And you play 2 DMs in front of that. That falls on you, but people will still defend him. That's his back line. How I say this all the time.
But then you've had United fans compare Ollie's the process at United with Ollie to Klopp's process, which I just don't get. I mean, Klopp, when he joined Liverpool and in his first 2 years when he didn't win anything, at least he didn't win anything, but at least you were still seeing a style, a system, and entertaining attacking football, and you could see what he was trying to do. And also, our defense was also the worst part of our team at that point, but he spent the money. He spent the money on the defense, and it became good. Whereas Ollie has spent the money in defense, and it's not improved. That's the difference between them.
And here's the difference as well. People don't understand CVs give you time. So when people compare him to Klopp has won a Bundesliga title. He's been to a Champions League final. Yeah. He's won 2. Is it 2 actually? I stand corrected. Did he win back-to-back Bundesligas?
That's mad. And then got Champions League final the year after.
Okay, so the fact that at Dortmund, where Bayern Munich really just run riot, to win one or even one Bundesliga by itself is an achievement. So then when he walks into Liverpool, you're like, okay, this guy's done this previously. Let's give him time. It's money in the bank. That's why people are signed off CVs. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what job it is. If you go and apply for a job, the first thing they ask for is your CV to see what you've done in the past, because then they're going to try and predict what you can do in the future. Does it always go right? No, we had Mourinho, it didn't work. We had Van Gaal, it didn't work. But we have managers, it hasn't worked. Before Fergie, that whole 26-year period, it didn't work. Manchester City had managers before who were good. It didn't work. That's why they went and got Pep. And that's why when Pep had a bad season, no man, Man City and other City fans work Pep out, because they understand, all right, this guy's won us everything. He'll probably get back to the top, and lo and behold, they're back on top. Same with Klopp this season. Klopp will probably come back. I'm saying he'll probably do something. I'm sure. Liverpool will probably win a trophy, and that's my whole point. Ollie has done nothing in the past and is doing nothing now that makes me go, you can turn this around. Bear in mind, everybody bar Manchester City is trash. Go on, Yancy.
Now, Glazes Out says, flawless, the point about Ollie spending P's on the defense is not good, because if we were run like a big club with our resources like City spend 500 million on defense. The thing is, though, it's like Man City have spent a lot on our defense, but that's because what we were trying wasn't really working. Like, if we got Diaz time ago, we wouldn't need to buy other, defenders. But to be fair, like that 500 million, one, it's not 500 million anyway. It's like 420 or something like that. So it's quite a big difference. Secondly, John Stones, 50 million. Why? Because he's English. That's why. There's no other reason for that. He wasn't worth 50 million at that time, but that's what he cost. Same with Kyle Walker, coming from Spurs, English, 50 million. So that's 100 million already on 2 players that, let's be honest, probably you would get for 60 if they weren't English. And that's the same, obviously, with Maguire. Maguire's 80 million because he's English. Like, that's how it works. But yeah, so there's them. There's Diaz, who costs, I'm not too sure what he costs, because Otamendi went the other way. So it's not quite what it's listed as, because obviously we got some money back. Same with Cancelo. People say it was 50-something million, but it was Danilo on top. So we got something back. So yeah, it wasn't 50 million like that. So the numbers are a little bit like they take into account all the players we bought, but they don't take into account the players that have gone the other way. So I think it's not as much as people make up, but I'm not gonna sit here and say City haven't spent loads of money on a defense, because we have. The thing is, though, like the players that we've got in now, like it's created this defense that whoever we put in works. Whereas before, we kind of, if Otamendi was in and then Company got injured, we had like Otamendi and Stones, who didn't work too well together because none of them are leaders. And then if Stones was injured, we'd have like Garcia, who's a youth player, with Otamendi, and it didn't work. So we needed a squad where it's like, okay, Stones is injured, no problem, put Laporte in there. Okay, Laporte's injured, no problem, put Diaz in there. Like, this is what we needed, and we finally got it now. But the thing is with Man United is, technically, because you spent 80 million on Maguire, you're going to have to get someone to partner Maguire, because you can't have an 80 million pound signing sat on the bench. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do, but
so yeah, this goes back to my point. Yes, they spent 500 million on the defense, but he didn't come in straight away and spend 500 million or 400 million on the defense. That's over a period of time. So he's coming. They finished fourth in his first season. It went terrible. They didn't win any trophy, and then ever since then, he's won a trophy every since. So you're telling me United glazes out need 500 million for Oli to be successful? I don't want him here. I want to see improvement. Where is the improvement? This is what I'm saying. Where's the improvement? Because everybody's mad as Manchester City. I say this, context matters. Everybody's terrible. We're second by default. You know what I'm saying? Who are we joining? Leicester, who are a solid team. They're nothing special. Good team, some good players, good manager player, good brand of football. Chelsea sacked their manager. That goes to show how bad they're doing. Liverpool are in the mud. Everton have lost, I think, 3 back-to-back home games. I think they got beat today by City. They lost to Fulham.
Got beat by Fulham the other day.
And they lost to Newcastle. And they're the team of 7th. Who else is West Ham? Villa, who finished 17th last season on the last day of the season. And if VAR was switched on, would it even be in the league?
Yeah.
And all they signed was Barkley. And it's not like they signed worldies. That's my point is Villa are a prime example of a team, of a manager getting the most out of his team. They're not the 5th or 6th best team in the league. Neither are West Ham, wherever they are in the table. But even David Moyes, I'm not saying go and get David Moyes. He's getting the best out of his side. Ollie's not doing that. And no one can tell me any different. That's a fact. That's a fact. We don't get the right results, and the football is even worse. And we're out. And the 2 cup competitions we went out of fall heavily on the manager. Heavily. But people sweep
that Champions League. That Champions League one, he can't. That was him. He can't. There's no defending what he did in the Champions League. That was all him.
And look what happened yesterday. Gay on a yellow card. Playing against Barcelona on a booking, makes a late tackle. The referee warns him. What does Poch do at halftime? Take him off the pitch, and they win 4-1. Mbappe masterclass. If that's Oli, he leaves him on. I was literally tweeting about it, and other people were tweeting about it while it's going on. Like, let's see what Poch does. This is decision making at its finest, at the highest level. Because if he leaves Gay on, Gay probably gets injured and they don't win that game 4-1. Gay gets injured. Gay gets sent off. He gets sent off.
Yeah, because he's a tenacious midfielder like Fred, who always goes in for tackles, so he probably does end up getting sent off.
And I love that you just said that, Ryan.
If someone's on a booking, he'll either take them off, or what he does
is
bring on like Laporte as well. Say Laporte's on the bench and it's Rodri on a booking. He might leave Rodri on, but he'll bring Laporte on, and he'll probably tell Laporte, if there's a player coming through, take them out if you have to. So Rodri doesn't have to. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's coaching. Yeah. There's ways of doing it. You don't even have to take the player off as long as you put someone on to protect him, or put a Fernandinho on next to him and say any challenge, Rodri, don't touch him, and Fernandinho will deal with it, like that sort of thing. But yeah, I'll do that.
But it was like Nagelsmann did it as well last night, even though Leipzig lost 2-0. When they were 2-0 down, he took off 2 players that were on a yellow card at the same time. I think they were up against Mane, I think one of them was Haidara, and I forgot the name of the other one. But he took them both off at the same time because he knew. I think one of them was actually close to getting sent off because he knew that they were going to end up getting sent off, and he couldn't end up going down to 10 men in that position. So that's what he did as well. But Ollie screwed up when he didn't take Fred off.
And that's my point. Ryan made a beautiful comment when he said they're both tenacious midfielders.
Yeah.
Like he's a tenacious midfielder like Fred. So how come Ryan can see it? I can see it. Jan City could see it. Everyone knows Fred is a tenacious midfielder, whether you rate him or not. He is not the type of player you want on a booking. If it's a more calm player on a booking if it's Wan-Bissaka on a booking, different conversation. Probably the best tackler in the side. He's more likely to not make a silly error because he's that good at tackling. But then you leave Fred on, and then Fred gets sent off. All we needed from that game was a draw as well, people. We didn't have to win the match. That's the worst thing. It's not even like we had to win the match. Just draw.
Yeah, you only needed a draw, didn't you?
Just IKEA the thing. Just get a draw. Just a single. Oh my God.
Do you know what though?
Never mind, confusing me now.
He should have set up like he needed to win, and you probably would have got a draw. But because he set up, you needed to draw. You didn't even get that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just sometimes like it's like City. I always say for City, don't like. I had an argument with some Liverpool fan because he was saying, "Oh, Pep sets up to draw, blah blah blah," and I'm like, Pep never sets up to draw. He sets up to win. But if it's not going our way, he will settle for a draw better than losing. Do you know what I mean? So there's some games where you're never going to win. So just set up to draw. Do you know what I mean?
Klopp does that as well. Klopp's done that before loads of times. Whenever Klopp goes to Old Trafford, he don't play for the win. He just plays for a draw.
Yeah, well, he was trying to tell me that Pep always... I think he was talking about the Liverpool game. He's like, oh, Pep always goes for a draw. And I was like, the thing is,
that
Pep
didn't happen
never
a couple of weeks ago. In fact, the reason why we've beaten Man City at home a lot of the time is because Man City go for the win and we end up getting you on the counter anyway.
Exactly.
Jeremiah's confusing me. He's put in the comments, look, I know that Ollie isn't good enough, but if we get a proper director of football and he has a pedigree of planning, makes Ollie leave.
What he's saying is... what Jeremiah and Glazers are saying is that Ollie's not the biggest problem. I hear that, but he is a problem. He's in the words of Stephen A. Smith, ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem, and Ollie is a massive problem. Massive problem. Is he the only problem? Absolutely not.
No, it's not the only problem.
Glazers would have to go, but I'm talking about. Anis made the comment. I'm talking about on the field. That's nothing to do with the Glazers at that point.
Yeah.
Him not taking Fred off, I'll just use that as an example, is nothing to do with Woodward, the Glazers, the board. That's solely on him. You make that. And then we probably, because United were in that game, we probably draw that game and go through.
Yeah.
Well, that is my whole point. And this is why I've had it up to here. But back to where we was going anyway, regards to Manchester City, because I was right about Manchester United not winning the league title. And I had someone tell me on Saeed's channel that I want Manchester United to fail. Absolutely not. This is why I'm broken, because I can see this shit's not working. I can see it. It's not working. We're not going to win anything in that. You know what I'm saying? He's not, big up Anis. He says, I'm out, big up Flawless in the panel, big up. He's not going to win it. And I said Manchester City would win it. And everyone was talking about this tough February running. What tough game of Manchester City had in February? You played Everton, you played Spurs. Who else you played?
We got Burnley, I think.
All right, so you played. Let me get the results. Let me get Manchester City, and everyone hit the like button and subscribe. And if you haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A before, to the non-regulars, what this show is, you can ask any sporting question. So it doesn't have to be football. Any sporting question, past or present, you can pitch to us, and we will answer it. Simple as that, innit? And like I said, the midweek Q&As will be comment for the members, and then we'll do the ones on Sunday that is open to everybody. So if you want to sign up to the membership, all you have to do is underneath the video, the description is right there. But yeah, let me just get on Manchester City fixtures, because I was spot on about this. Absolutely spot on about this. Hold up. See what's going on. Just getting Manchester City's results up in that. So here we go. So February, you have played Right. So you played Burnley 1-2-0, Liverpool 1-4-1, Spurs 3-0, Everton 3-1. What one of those I've watched? Jesus, I watched all them 4 games. Not one of them games were tough. City won at a canter, rolled over these teams. Liverpool, okay, it was 1-1. City still had an element of control. Yeah. Burnley, City won easy. I was watching that. Spurs had Davinson, Gundogan had Davinson Sanchez planking. Even today, Everton won. I said this. Where is this? People were saying City have a tough run. Tough run where? Who was tough? Where? You know what I'm saying?
Tough for them. Yeah.
Not tough. You got Arsenal next.
Might
that's
be
not
tough
a
for a
tough
lot
game.
of teams. Yeah, that's not a tough game.
Yeah, it's not. You got Arsenal. You got West Ham at home, who I've watched, who aren't the best. Then United, who unfortunately I think we're going to get rolled over too. I don't see it happening.
I can actually see United getting something in that game, for some reason. But
go on, sell me
it won't be enough. I don't know.
Yeah, do you know what I think? If City beat Arsenal, is United our next game after that?
No, it is Mönchengladbach and then West Ham.
Right. Okay, so say for example we beat Arsenal and West Ham, because we need to beat West Ham because we only drew in the other fixture in it, so we kind of have to win that game. But say we win them 2 games, Man United are going to want to end our unbeaten run. So for that reason, Man United will turn up. But I'm hoping by then it won't matter, regardless.
Yeah. I don't think it will.
You took the words out of my mouth. Even say Manchester United do beat Manchester City, we're still 12 points, 13 points, 10 points. We're still far back. Like I said, this run was never tough for City. Never in a middle. Where they even had a tough game where you go like, oh, they're lucky to get the win, or a draw would have been a fair result. I've watched them all, unfortunately. I've been on watch-alongs, I think, for all of them. I've pretty much seen them all. Burnley.
You're a part-time Man City watcher.
Aye. Listen, yeah.
Love that, man. Sugar puff.
Listen, darling, yeah, just relax.
To the other side. Your favorite color is blue.
That is true.
Your favorite person is a City fan. Like, you might as well just convert to the other side.
Ryan, you gonna talk to your people?
Now,
I agree with that.
Where is that come from? I watch all United games. What you mean? My favorite color is blue. That is facts. Let me put it out there. Yeah, my favorite color is blue. That's nothing to do with United and City. That's just it is what it is. Favorite person is a City fan. That is also true. However, United, my team, and you know what I'm saying? That's not going anywhere.
Yeah, but
no, yeah, but nothing. I do watch-alongs. I do 2 shows. I do more than 2 shows a week. I do multiple shows a week talking about Manchester United. Win, lose, or draw, I am here on this mic. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this. So, yes, you completely threw me off because I don't even know where I was going. And I had a fantastic point. But I have no idea. I mean, United through and through people, in it. Never a City fan. But that's what I'm saying. I've seen all the City matches. They haven't had a tough one. So when everyone was like this, I was like, tough run where? From Arsenal. Arsenal were going to give them a game. Everton, who, shout out the Blues Boys Network, shout out my Duns over there, who told me Everton's home form is not good. They've just lost to Fulham and Newcastle, 2 of the worst traveling teams in the country, back to back. They're out here losing home games like sitting in Merseyside because Liverpool are doing the same thing. Everyone going to Merseyside picking up 3 points. I'm saying everybody. I don't know what Tranmere are doing. They might be losing at home all the time too. But that's my whole point is this run was never tough. But it got built up. And then when I turn around and say the league's not that good, that's not a shot at Manchester City. That's just me talking about the rest of the league. The level isn't that good. This is why last season the title was done in November. This season the title was done in November. You might as well avoid the season. Shit's over. This is open and showcase Johnson. Nobody believes, apart from Yan City, nobody believes this league is even open. Even Jeremiah is saying the league's done. Jeremiah.
When Jeremiah
is done. Even Jeremiah said it. That's when I was like, all right, this is over. Puff, this in a coffin. Wayne, I could never become a Chelsea fan. And now I'm not a darts fan, Wayne. Asked any of you lot like darts?
Watch it occasionally, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan of it really.
I'm not a darts fan. But
I only watch it at the pub at night.
So yeah, give me my flowers for being 100% right about Manchester United, because I said we ain't winning no league. Now all of a sudden we're 10 points behind in a blink of an eye. I said City would breeze through this run. They're gonna not batter Arsenal, but they'll roll over Arsenal tomorrow. I don't think they'll beat them like 5-6, but it'll be a 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, that type of result.
Comfortable,
yeah. Us, you never know, because you never know what you're gonna get with Manchester United. So I can't react and say you're gonna roll us over simply because I don't know what we're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you're gonna get with Manchester United. So, but even then, win, lose, or draw, show's over anyway. And they got West Ham at home, who I expect them to beat. So yeah, league's done. Everything's done. Oh, Wayne, you're a semi-pro dart player. Okay, my guy. Yeah, man got skills in that. Yeah, salute to you. Salute to you. Like I said, any questions you lot have, get them in. Yeah, I'm tired of talking about this Manchester United issue. You know what I'm saying? And we playing the Europa. Just to top it off, we playing the Europa League. I'm watching Mbappe in the Champions League yesterday and enjoying the game. And I'm like, why are we not in the Champions League? Why are we not? You know what I'm saying? Where the stakes are the highest. People say, do you like the Europa League? No. Can't stand it.
I hate it.
Don't know. Can't stand it. People are like, oh, the Europa League. I don't know what the Europa League theme is. If I heard it, I wouldn't know what it is. I don't pay it no
I
mind.
listen to it to prepare myself for next season. It's crap.
You lot will finish top 4.
No,
you are going to get
You lot will finish top 4. You lot will finish top 4. Well, definitely. But all right, moving on.
When everyone else starts, because the thing is, like, Liverpool, you're probably already kind of through in Europe. It's not going to be that difficult to get through. So you can kind of focus on the league now, innit? Whereas Man United have got to play Thursday night football.
But United going to take it seriously? That's right. Do they really need to take it?
Who knows, innit? I don't know with Molly.
That's the best chance of. Well, yeah, the FA Cup might be the best chance of a trophy now.
I'm glad you corrected yourself there, darling. It's definitely, without question, the FA Cup, because it gives Ollie. He's got one. When in 2-legged ties, he's got one more game to mess stuff up in it. 1-legged ties, we can win. We could win 3 games in a row and win the FA Cup. It wouldn't surprise me. Literally because of the players we have injured, because we have that many good players, someone can produce at any point in that. They got Blue FT in it, who says, you're a Chelsea fan, I'm guessing. I've seen you pop up today in it, so salute to you. He says, Flawless is jealous. That man stuck on Thursday night football playing the Thursday night tune. Of course I'm hating. Jealous is the wrong word. Hating in it. That's me in it, because that's all I have left. I got nothing to shout about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm depressed by this. My life is fantastic, apart from Manchester United. Everything else is gravy. But love for the super chat, much appreciated. Also,
Wayne says, "Can you tell me what sports you like other than football?"
Yo, Blue FT 26. Wait, one sec. Blue FT 216. Are you a member? Let me know in it. I'm saying, because I need to check the membership. Oh, can you tell me what other sports you like other than football? Yan City, we'll start with you.
Yeah, probably just cricket, to be honest. I do like basketball. But it's on too late, man. I used to watch it years ago, but it's like I can't do 4 or 5 in the morning for a Lakers game or whatever. So I watch it when I'm in America because it's on at normal times. But yeah, that's about it. American football isn't too bad, though, I have to say. I used to think it was crap. And then I spent a lot of time in Jamaica and I watched a lot of it. And it's actually all right, I have to say. But again, I don't watch it. That's it. Every other sport is whack.
Hey, less of that.
Whack. Boxing, whack.
Hey.
All that whack.
Hey, boxing's not whack in it. You know what I'm saying? And
no.
less of that and that. Boxing that in it. Let me.
Big fights when it's like, 2 key people fighting. But yeah, nah.
Less of that in it. You gonna catch an RKO in that about boxing's whack. Don't ever disrespect. Ryan, what other sports do you like? I told you. Wait, I'm gonna hit you with an RKO. That's what I'm gonna do. Catch a stone cold stunner. A stone cold stunner. You know what that is, isn't it?
Are you trying to say you'd hit a woman live on air?
Nah, I'm not saying all that. You know what I'm saying? And I said I hit you with a wrestling move, innit? That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you with a wrestling move.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
well, carry on in it. You can't wait until you see me again in it. You know what I mean? Catch a swift RKO on that.
When I see him, he gives me a hug and says, "I've missed you." He says all this stuff, but he doesn't do anything. Trust me. I've seen him twice. Well, as in Manchester, yeah, I've seen him twice. I got nothing but a hug.
Listen, yeah. Of course, I'm a loving guy, innit?
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Sweet, yeah.
Ryan, a proper prick, you know. But I rate it. You're a prick, you know, fam. You're a proper prick, yo, innit? Guys said, oh, that's so sweet. And I'm saying just revealing all, you know, innit? But go on. You get me? Go on, Ryan.
Oh, what other sports? I love cricket. International cricket mainly, though. I don't really watch county cricket. I watch tennis.
Who's your international team? I'm a cricket head as well. Just want to ask, who's your international team?
I just support England. I just support England, but it's mainly like I just like watching it, innit? Like I just like watching it. And the World Cup, like that was just mad. Like I went to 3 of the World Cup matches in England. They were just mad, so good. And I like tennis, but I only watch the Grand Slams, mostly Wimbledon. So I get into that. And I used to watch a lot of Formula One, but I don't really watch as much anymore. I kind of keep up to date with it, but I don't watch that much anymore. And boxing, I only really watch the big fights in boxing. I only really watch heavyweight boxing, to be honest. So yeah, that's it really.
I hear that. For me, Wayne, it is obviously football. You know,
cheerleading. Go on.
I was letting you finish, innit? Let you get your lies out, and then I was gonna comment, innit? I was gonna answer the question, innit? Let you get your lies out, do your big smile, and then we're good to go, innit? There we go, innit? Are you finished?
How's it a lie? Are you telling me you don't like cheerleaders?
No, I don't like cheer. I didn't even know that's a sport. Is that classed as a sport? I didn't even know that's a sport.
Yeah. So is pole dance.
Yeah, I know you like to pole dance, but that's a whole nother show anyway. But, yes, yeah, you laugh in it. You know what I'm saying? That's a private show right there.
You know what? Yeah, I've got my pole under my sofa, yeah, in a box. It's peak. It's been there for time as well.
Right, as I was saying anyway, people, but I was rudely interrupted in that. Yeah, football, sorry, as you know. Can I go, please, babes?
Yes, darling.
All right, excellent, Flower. Thank you very much. Right, as I was saying, big boxing fan, massive boxing fan in it. Like, man will watch big fights. Don't matter if it's late. That's why there's a boxing show on this channel. Literally, that's because I like boxing that much. So if there's a big fight, I'll tune in. Doesn't matter if it's UK, US, whatever. So boxing, cricket, but I don't watch it as much as I used to. Tennis again. More so, like Ryan was saying, the Grand Slams, but then more so Wimbledon, because the Australian Open, the US Open are like different times. And and the French Open is just before Wimbledon. Yeah, it's just before. So yeah, it's keeping up with it.
And everyone knows who wins the French Open anyway. Like
it's Nadal. Yeah,
everyone knows who wins it anyway. So
So yeah, that's pretty much what it is, isn't it? So boxing is my main other sport, in it. Like basketball as well. I watch the playoffs. When the playoffs are going on, I will watch back, because United were pissing me off so much recently in years. I'm like, I need a new sport to watch in it. So I just started watching basketball and got into that, because playoffs is good as well. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be up late at silly o'clock at times anyway. So that's what I've done in the past 2-3 years. That's why there's a basketball show. I won't be on it, but there'll be a basketball show coming to the channel. And when we do watch alongs, I'll probably be on them, as I'm up late anyway. Same like I was saying with the boxing show, big fights, big nights only, that you can check. It's a playlist for that. We always do previews of shows, and then we'll recap the show. So even if it's 5 o'clock in the morning, I've done recaps of shows 6 o'clock in the morning on this channel. Just let's just recap it to provide content. So yeah, big up to you lot.
I'm so desperate to see Fury Joshua. I'm just so desperate.
Oh yeah, it will happen. I can't wait. Yeah. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put money on, depending on Fury on his odds, because I think Fury's gonna wash him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch a couple of money on it. Yeah, I think Fury beats him. So it's what it is. Big up Why Not Sentiment, who says a poll special member stream YouTube on the next level. I don't think we can do that, because it'll probably get flagged. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can.
Okay, well, Yancy.
Videos there are of pole dancing. It's a sport.
I stand corrected. Well, maybe, I don't know. Yancy members only show might, I don't know, in it. That's for her to decide. She's saying yeah, in it. So there you go, you lot, in it. Lucky you lot. Wayne says, good. I play cricket as well as golf. I watch boxing. Big Joshua fan, so to be good to be talk with you guys. Of course, what we'll do is, Wayne, probably the recap fight immediately after Joshua Fury and fights of that magnitude. We'll probably open up the phone lines anyway, so then you can jump on and feel free. But yeah, moving on, because you lot keep getting your questions in as well. Like I said, if you haven't seen the sports Q&A before, you can ask any question, any sport, past or present. But yeah, let's get into anyway, innit? Certain people see he's dying, innit? Comrade. Yeah, Johnson scores in Manchester.
He scored in
the last one, didn't he?
Yeah, he scored. But yeah, it's the Carabao Cup, man, energy drink cup, innit? I don't care. But why?
As we were saying, energy drink.
Yeah. Energy drink cup. Yeah. What are you saying, Yancy? What did you say, babes?
I said he can score in the league as well, don't worry.
All right, relaxing it. We got you lot at the end of this month, but here's what it is. Oh, I'm dreading that watch along. And I got to do previews and recaps and types of.
I liked how we now watch along when the Liverpool City Jan was like just really nice to me and weren't taking the piss, like except for the Allison thing. I like how Allison.
Yeah, man, great stuff. Yeah, that being said, Jan City is a nice fan, like when their teams win. I'm trying to think. We haven't. Yeah, even when I was on the watch along with her and City was winning, she was pretty cool about it. To be honest, she didn't really grill me. She just tuned in with a big grin on her face that annoyed me and that. But minus that, it was pretty good. Look at that one right there. But yes, onto this note anyway. In it, certain people's goats being washed 4-1 in their backyard. So
none of this.
What? He did get washed in his backyard.
Do you know what? Yeah. You know who's going to get washed by Messi? Manchester United next year in the Manchester Derby. That's who's going to get washed by Messi. When he puts us 14-0 up, then you'll know who's the GOAT in it. Because Cristiano Ronaldo, even when we were whacked, Cristiano Ronaldo was just getting sent off and shit. So he might have scored a few derby goals or whatever, but at the same time, he wasn't washing us. So we'll see. Yeah.
Ronaldo didn't used to score against Liverpool a lot. I'll say that.
No, he didn't. He struggled against you lot. Yeah. He struggled, but at that time, the main times he was around, Chelsea was our rival. So you get me? He was bagging in, Champions League finals. But as I was saying anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, how is it slander? Did he not get washed in his backyard yesterday?
Well, he
scored a penalty.
He scored a penalty and then did nothing afterwards.
It was a good penalty. It was a good penalty.
It was a good penalty, and then he got washed afterwards. It was a very good penalty.
He did a Bruno Fernandes.
He did it. But Bruno's, we're not talking about Bruno. We're talking about, did he? I'm not slandering. I said some people's goal because he's not to me. To you two, he's the goal. Cool. So I'm said certain people's goal got washed 4-1 in their backyard yesterday. That happened. I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? That's not a lie. You know what I'm saying? If Ronaldo got beat 4-1 at home by somebody and you said certain people's goals got washed, I'd be like, yeah, it's what it is. But he didn't get washed. He's not out of the tie. You get what I'm saying? Tie's done. Tie's over.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, tie's over, man. Yeah, show's over. You know what I'm saying? Open and shut case, Johnson. Finished. Finito. You know what I'm saying?
How do you know he's not going to come back? Liverpool were 4-0 down to Barcelona.
3-0.
Okay, back to my original.
PSG. Was the PSG a few years ago? Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
They come back. I mean, yeah, it's not going to happen though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, exactly. It's really not. Well, back to my point. To my point, anyway.
The thing is, though, if this wasn't PSG, then I'd be like, okay. But Mbappe is unreal. Like I've seen Mbappe come to Man City, and Man City weren't a bad team at the time.
Yeah.
Obviously, like we won the first leg. They won the second leg, but he gave us a hard time. Do you know what I mean? So, Mbappe is Mbappe, innit? So, as much as, fair enough, Barcelona didn't win or whatever, but Barcelona aren't the same standard that they have been. And it's kind of like that the team around Messi
is so bad.
Not great. Like, let's be honest, Dembele had a terrible game. He was awful.
Terrible.
PK is old, man. How long?
He's crap PK anyway.
The end of his career.
PK's rubbish, man.
Questionable. So as much, I get what you're saying, but it's kind of like Messi would have literally had to score 5 goals to keep them in that fixture.
I'm not saying keep them in it. I'm just saying have fighting. I don't remember you doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen you do this multiple times. That's all I'm saying.
Made, which should have been a goal, but Dembele's a dunk.
Yeah.
Dembele did miss it.
Yeah, he should have had a goal, an assist. He should have had more than he got.
Yeah,
so
but he
I'm
didn't.
not Messi's biggest fan or anything like that, but I'm just saying sometimes it can't be helped, innit?
But yeah, I'm just saying to my point anyway that, you know, as I said, there was nothing incorrect in what I made in that statement. Yo, certain people's goats.
Next question.
Can I finish what I'm saying? Can I even land? Can I even land? We're gonna talk about my goat. Don't worry about that. We're gonna talk about my goat because I don't do it. Can I at least land first though? And then you can ask me whatever you want, darling. Thank you, innit? You get me? Just getting all in the way, you know what I'm saying? As I was saying, innit? Certain people certain people's goats got washed 4-1 in their backyard. That's not an incorrect statement that I have made. He did get washed. What I wanted to ask you lot though.
One in their backyard as well.
But it is. Yeah, but he won us everything. You get me? Known to man, so it's calm, innit? We let that get me. One off's a fine. You get me? This goal has been beat 8-2 and 7-0. This goal has lost 3 finals. This goal missed a penalty in the final, cried and then retired. That's not goat tendencies. That's facts. I missed the penalty, cried, and then retired, and then came back. Man took his ball and went home. Goats don't do that.
This guy can dribble from his own half and score.
I'm all for that. The skill set's there, but where's the mentality in that? As soon as it's not going your way, even with Barcelona, it's not going your way. They need a rebuild. You trying to dip?
No, he's not.
Fix it.
He's trying to stay, which I don't get.
He tried to dip in the summer. But they wouldn't let him leave, man. Like, stay and fighting it when you don't have one of the greatest club sides ever in the generation behind you is the issue. When Xavi and Iniesta and Eto'o and Ronaldinho and Neymar and Suarez and all these men ain't there. But bear in mind, Suarez is badding up as well. You want to leave now, innit? I'm saying that's a mentality thing. But back to when we need to talk about, which is people are calling him the new GOAT. People are saying it was the passing of the torch. Kylian Mbappe. Was it the passing of the torch? Is he next? All right, this is what I want to ask. Is he now in the conversation with Messi and Ronaldo? I'm not saying better to used to. Is he in that conversation or does he need to do more? Yan City, we'll go to you first.
Not yet.
All right, we'll go to you, Ryan. Go on.
Not yet.
Yeah, go on.
Why not yet?
He needs to do it consistently over, the amount of time that those two, put up the numbers they have consistently in the level of performance. Mbappe is capable of it, in my opinion, but we can't just say it at 22 years of age. What he's done in his career so far is bloody scary, to be honest. Winning a World Cup, he hasn't won a Champions League, but winning league titles, bloody class. But he's still got a long way to go to be in the conversation as those two, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd say the same question to you.
I think he just needs to join Man City, and then he can be in that. No, I'm joking.
He can replace Salah if he wants.
To be fair, I agree with what Ryan's saying because, like, Messi and Ronaldo have been putting up ridiculous numbers consistently. Like, Messi has one season he had 94 goals, something daft like that.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, like in England, if you get 30 goals a season, you're seen as a decent striker. So, yeah, and he's not even a striker. So it's just madness. Like, Messi is mad. Ronaldo, same thing. So I think, but what I will say is he could potentially complete football very soon because if he wins the Champions League, he's already won the French league with 2 different teams, not just one. He
could even win the Euros.
Yeah, he could complete football by 25, realistically. So it's crazy. Like, I would actually like to see him come to City, win the Prem, win the Champions League. That would be brilliant. But yeah, I can't see it. He's a lot of money. So peak. But yeah, I'd take him if he wants to come. I might slide in his DM, see if he wants to come and get interviewed, and then I can say, sign the contract.
Try that, innit? Hit up Kylian, innit? My thought is that I don't think he's there yet, but he's heading in that direction. And if he continues at the trajectory, obviously Messi and Ronaldo are both not in their peak of their powers. So especially if he wins the Champions League this year and then leaves PSG, it's kind of like, how are you not in the conversation? Because the thing is, he's influencing big matches, whether it's World Cups, winning French leagues, even the Champions League run previously with Monaco, he's having impact. Them getting to the final, he's having impact, like that type of thing. So with him, he's heading there. They have a good chance of winning it this year. Obviously, you got Atletico Madrid there, of course. Manchester City and Liverpool are there. Juve are there. Who else you got? They're probably the four teams I look. Bayern Munich as well. They're probably the 5 teams I look at and go like, okay, they're your competition, depending on the draw, etc., who goes through.
What about Atletico? Do you think Atletico could?
Yeah, I said Atletico. Yeah, that's what I said. Atletico, Atletico, Bayern, City, Liverpool.
That knocks them out.
Chelsea, you know what? Chelsea are a dark horse, though. If they do get, I don't think they will get past Atletico, but if they do, that's a big scalp. If they get past this Atletico, that's a big scalp. And Chelsea have the quality to win this competition.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah. I don't think they're the best creme de la creme.
The competition doesn't seem as strong this season. You know, a lot of teams, you know, you look at, it is quite an open Champions League this season, because you even look at Bayern Munich, there are weaknesses in them now. Like, they don't look as solid anymore. You know, they're great going forward, but, you know, you can create chances against them. So I think this Champions League is open for anyone, really. Like, and, you know, that's why Chelsea could be a dark horse for it this season.
That's my point. So that's what it is. And in regards to you asking me about Ronaldo with Paul, they lost 2-1. We've seen this before, like when Atletico beat them 3-1.
Yeah, he'll turn it around. Yeah.
And what happened? Atletico beat him 3-1, and what happened? And they was trolling him. A man walked through, and he was like, "You 0 Champions Leagues, me 5." And then what did he do the next round?
Scored a hat-trick, didn't he?
Just did some GOAT shit. You know what I'm saying, there's levels to this GOAT, and I expect him to turn up in the next round. Levels to the GOAT shit, but we'll find out. If he doesn't, I'll take the shots that I take in it. But at least he didn't go out like Messi. He went down swinging in it. He didn't go down with a whimper like Messi did in it.
Messi going out of the Champions League is what I would want as a City fan, let's be honest. So yeah, I'm not complaining.
Okay, Yancey with the bird's eye view camera, and that looks like a surveillance camera. That's funny. But
and I got to take my light off because my head's banging, in it.
Yeah, it's calm, innit? You do whatever you need to do. Don't worry about it. What's the top 3 players you have seen from free?
Ooh.
What's the top 3 players you have seen from each of your clubs?
Great question.
Okay, I'll start from Man United. Chris Smalling.
No, you pick your own club, Egypt.
And
Dan James.
Yeah, Dan James.
For Manchester City, Richard Dunn. I mean, Sunji Hai.
That is legit. He ain't even playing. It's actually Sunji Hai. It's all right. We know you are in running down your wing. You know what?
I want who running down what wing? Where is this wing?
Your favorite player.
What position did he play?
On the bench. That's where he played best. Yeah,
position bench. Yeah.
In position in the fucking stand. Bench. That's his position of bench, mate. Bench.
You're just hating. Who's your favorite player from City?
I don't have a favorite City player. I hate them all in that. You know what I'm saying? I use all in it. I hate your stadium. Every time I go past it, I'm just like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, it's really not. You put this thing, the Asda across the road looks better than that. You put this wasteland in the middle of this thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
appreciate the greatness that's coming from that stadium, isn't it? Proper
appreciate
football.
Appreciate the greatness.
Yeah. Food. No rats.
Appreciate the greatness. Egypt. Right, you're going, Ryan. You're free in it, and then I'm gonna give my free, and Nancy you can give her free from your club.
The best part about Old Trafford is White City opposite. That's what's the best.
Old Trafford, best stadium in the world. But yeah, go on, Ryan.
The White City is better.
The Asda's better across the way, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? We'll go on.
This is top 3 players I've seen, not top 3 favorites.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, top 3 players you've seen.
Number 1, Suarez. Suarez is the best I've seen at Liverpool. Probably have to put Gerrard in there. And third, probably probably put Van Dijk in there or something. You know, Torres and Alonso come close, but Suarez, Gerrard, and Van Dijk could go with.
Okay.
Do you know
For
what?
me,
Yeah, I read that wrong because I thought it says what's the top 3 players you've seen from each of your clubs. I thought it meant the things that I've seen from United and Liverpool. But I get it now. It doesn't mean
you get
that.
it now, yeah? Are you with us now,
Is that
darling?
in the comments? Or is it fake account?
I don't know.
Is this a
Saeed.
fake one? Nah, it's Saeed in it because he's a mod, so it will be the real Saeed in that. You know what I mean?
Big up, Saeed.
Oh yeah.
Big up my guy Saeed. He says flawless. There's always the Derby Day trophy. You know what?
Gonna get this season, love.
Hey, I'm with that. I'm a lifter. I'm gonna pick up that trophy and kiss it. I'm with you, Saeed, and that. See, this is why I fuck with Saeed and that. Man brings me some positivity when I'm absolutely broken. You know, this is why you need dons like this in your circle. Get me to pick you up when you are down and that.
All the time.
True. I give you your flowers. That is true. You do. That is true. I give you credit for that. Nah, you don't. You just there to throw slick shit in the game. I see you in it. You there just to get your jokes off. You got there to get your jokes off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You there to get your jokes off. But yeah, top 3 players I've seen play for United. Ronaldo definitely up there. Scholes. And who else?
Mbappe.
That's tough. He's
Bill
better
Jones.
than the right. He's better than the right.
Harry Maguire.
Are you done? You know, are you finished? You just want to keep going with it? You just finished.
Johnny Roderick.
I rate Donny highly. Who is that? You know
Bruno
what?
Fernandes.
Robin van Persie.
Yeah,
that's my third.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Different level.
What about Rooney?
Like just leveled up the whole team. Rooney very good. Don't get me wrong, but it's a preference thing. He just leveled up our team in it. As the goal he scored against Fulham on his debut. Ridiculous. Go on.
My 3 would have to be. Do you know what? It's got to be David Silva's got to be in there. It's David Silva, isn't it? David Silva. This is quite hard, actually. I'd say Sergio Aguero because his goal scoring is just unreal.
Aguero. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go in for me. Company, maybe.
You got you got Company.
There's so many that are unlucky to miss out.
Yeah, there's too many because they're not even my favorite players. Like my favorite players over the years.
Same with me.
Have been
you're not trying to get me killed in the comments, innit?
Yeah. Company years ago. I loved Robinho. I know he didn't really do too much at City, but I loved him. Alano before that, unreal. Yeah, there's just City have had some players. Like I think Alano, like I always say, was a bit ahead of his time. The team around him was shit. Or were maybe not shit, but weren't good enough, you know. And I think he struggled a little bit because the team around him, some of his goals, like the way he would score from corners, just madness. But there's been some key players for City. Like there's too many. It's just got to be them 3 because they were the 3 most influential players in our success. So. You know, because David Silva and Yaya were the ones that lifted us to the FA Cup. Then we got Aguero after, who we went on to win everything else with. So, yeah, them 3.
All right, cool.
Big man ain't going to support Man United because his dad is a Chelsea fan and his mum is an Arsenal fan.
There you go.
So he'll be a City fan. There's no way he's going to support. No one in my family supports United.
But when he's saying a big man, he was talking about our child, but it's cool, innit? That's who he's going on about.
No, he's talking about big man, as in.
Oh, he's a big man. Ah, right. Okay, my apologies in that. Yeah, there you go, innit? My bad. Yeah, you're spot on still.
Our child would be a City fan because there's no other choice for the baby.
Yeah, I just do it for quite.
Unless you want to be a single parent to this.
Yeah, I just do it for a quiet life, innit? So yeah, it'd be a City fan.
My dad gave me no option as a kid.
Yeah.
My dad gave me no option.
Your surname on the back of a City shirt. That's cool. That.
Whose surname? Mine.
Yours. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Whatever you are doing it. Glazers out says flawless top 5 Premier League players of all time. Ooh, this is good. We're going to divulge this. Okay, of all time. Thierry Henry's in there without question.
Yeah.
To be Scholes is in there. This is tough still.
Do you know what? Like,
Hugo's in there.
That's too hard because it. You know what? It'd be tight. You can't really be leaving out David Silva. You can't leave out Yaya. So it's there's too many. There's too many players for that.
It depends what you base it off as well. Are you going to base it off how good they were in their prime or longevity or anything?
How good they were in the Premier League, innit? I'd say just prime for prime Premier League, innit?
Yeah.
That's like when people ask. That's why when we did this. That's why when we did this from a
Premier League. If you're talking Premier League, not league in general, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, Man United have 13. Do you know what I mean? So
it's tough. That's why we split in half.
Where there's like 4, Chelsea have a bag. Like, I don't know. It's not going to be easy to do that. And then you've got people that never won it, but were still very good. So yeah, I don't know. It's hard.
It depends, like, because I'd want to do it from like since I started watching football in 2007. So that's why I wouldn't put like Henry in there because I never really saw him play regularly. So if I'm doing it from 2007, I like to base it off just how good they were in their prime. Forget this longevity rubbish. Yeah, so I'd probably say like Ronaldo, Suarez, Yaya Toure, Gareth Bale in his prime was fucking unreal in Premier League at Tottenham for a couple of years. And then who else? I don't know.
David Silva.
David Silva's a shout. Say Hazard, maybe Hazard. I did like Hazard a lot. Yeah, one of those, I guess.
5 is not enough. 5 from each team.
Yeah, 5's not enough.
Yeah, 5 from each team is about right. Could probably get 5 from City, 5 from United.
5 from United's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. I can't even select 5, but then it's a time difference in that because if you're going all the way back, you can't leave out Cantona. Like, simply, you can't. Like, if you're going back to the Premier League era, how do you leave out Asher Michael, like these players?
A guy who kicks fans in the face, honestly.
Yo, man deserve what he got in it. I'm with it. You chat shit about man, you expect it, innit? Like, you can't be shocked. If I've been at football grounds and that. If I'm shouting abuse at someone, my man then turns around and kick me. I can't be like, oh my God, why did you kick me and throw a punch at me? I am expecting it. It's like me taking shots on here at Manchester City, and then when you fire back, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe she's dissing Manchester. Or if I take shots at Ryan about Liverpool. Yeah. Say that again?
That's basically what you do.
When did I take a shot?
Box me or whatever
I never threatened to box you one. And when did I take shots at Manchester City?
I don't know. You're always taking shots at my poor team.
What do you mean? I only take shots. Usually the winners won, so nobody feels sorry for winners. And 2, I only take shots at Jesus. That's it, because they're funny.
Yeah. And Kevin the Fraud.
Oh, yeah, and the Ginger Mark O'Brien, they're the only 2 in it. Yeah. Like, that's it. Everyone else, I don't say nothing about the manager, any of the other players. You know what I'm saying? It's just, me. The Brazilian team over there. Oh, yeah, Stones, because I genuinely don't rate him. So it's only 3 out of a squad of 25, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Stones is just Phil Jones with feet. That's literally it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't rate him. Simple as that. So yeah, it's like me being shot. And as for, I didn't threaten to box you. You hear me? Like I said, Google, YouTube RKO in it. The RKO moving, and you know what I'm talking about. That's what it is, isn't it? It's just a great move. You know what I'm saying? And you talk a lot, so you deserve it, innit? It wouldn't be painful. It'd just be great to do, innit? Because you talk a lot of smack. That's all it is. And I'd never put hands on you, so that's all I can do, innit? Just hit you with a quick wrestling move. Say that again?
That's debatable.
What's debatable? What's debatable? Yeah, you laughing it. Yeah. That's what I thought. But yes, moving on. Anyway, so Champions League, what are we saying? Like, we pretty much whittled it down in terms of teams you're looking at. Obviously, I don't think you can rule out the English clubs, unfortunately, in Liverpool, City, Chelsea. You got Atletico Madrid, PSG, Munich will be the favourites. So you lot saying who's your two favourites? We'll start with you, Ryan.
That's a good one.
Hey, I'm not just talking. I know, fam. I know.
It's such an open competition, isn't it? Like, I'd probably put Bayern Munich in there just because, yeah. And I would probably put Man City or PSG for me, because I think PSG could be a real contender for it with Poch in charge, and when Neymar comes back into the team as well. But you know, the crazy thing about it is that, you know what annoyed me about our result last night? Because even though we won, it annoyed me because I weren't even surprised we won, because I just had that feeling we're just going to turn up in Europe because that's what we always bloody do. You know, and my dad actually made a really good point during the game yesterday about Liverpool, is that Liverpool as a club have got great pedigree in Europe, but this particular team of group of players and manager have got really good experience of going far in the Champions League in terms of getting to back-to-back finals and winning one. So they know how to handle these big Champions League matches and what they have to, and different scenarios in each game. So when they went 2-0 up yesterday, they shut up shop, defended deep, and, so they've got that experience in Europe and how to win in Europe and how to go far in it. So that could be a big advantage for us. So that's why I wouldn't rule us out. But I don't know. I've got this bad feeling for the return leg at Anfield.
So give us your two favourites and your one dark horse.
I would say two favourites would be Bayern and City, with the dark horse being PSG.
Okay. Yancy. Two favourites and your dark horse.
Okay, my two favourites would be, I think, PSG. I think now they've been to a final and lost, they're going to want to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they've got Poch. So, yeah, I think PSG. You can't really rule out Bayern. But I actually think Bayern won't get to the final. I think there'll be a shocker in there.
I can see it.
Because if they get like a Liverpool probably knock them out.
Do you know what I mean? That's the only thing why I don't think we'll go.
Maybe even if they get PSG, maybe PSG knock them out this time. I think it will depend who everyone gets. But I'd say my dark horse would be Atletico.
The only reason why I don't, Atletico is a good shout.
Yeah, they've also been to a final and lost, so they're going to want to go and win it. So, yeah, I think once you get to a final and lose, you're more likely to go on and win it. That's why I'm hoping City get to a final. Even if we don't win it, we got the experience to go into a final, and I'd expect us to go on and win it at a later date.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I'm literally going to write these down, and then we're going to revisit this at a later date. So I'm going to date this, and then we're going to write this down and see what's what. So wait 1 second. Bear with me. And then we'll go through this. Yo, mods. Members, let us know how many likes we are on, please. You get me? Members assemble. Let us know how many likes we are on in the comments. Yo, keep subscribing to the channel. It is road to 2,500. You can tell I'm tired of that. 2,500. Make sure you follow Yancy across all their platforms. Make sure you follow Ryan as well. And me in it. Get me to it's road to 2,500 subs on here. It's road to 3K for me on Twitter. Like, follow me across all platforms. That's me flawless. We keep this moving. So who are your two, Yancy? I'm gonna write these down now. So your two favorites and your dark horse.
So my favorites would be PSG.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure about the other one. Because something just tells me that Bayern are going to get aside and not go through. Okay. I don't know.
Why you think Ryan? Go on, give us, because you gave us yours. What's yours?
I'd go Bayern and City, and PSG is my dark horse.
All right, so faves and Ryan is that Bayern, City, and who's your dark horse?
PSG.
Okay.
But the thing is, with Liverpool, the big reason why I don't think we'll win it is because even if we get past Leipzig, which I think we probably should do anyway, if we get to like the quarters of semis and we come up against like a Bayern Munich, I think because Van Dijk, Matip are both out for the rest of the season, we're still going to have to be playing like a makeshift defense. And I just think that against the likes of Lewandowski and these guys, they'll punish us. Like Leipzig had a few chances yesterday as well that they didn't take. Well, we won't get away with that against the top, the better side. So that's why I don't think we'll win Champions League. Wouldn't surprise me if we did, to be honest.
Cool. So you're saying
Really
favorites,
wouldn't
Bayern
surprise
City, PSG, Jan City, what are you telling us? Favorites and the rest.
I think my favourites would be PSG. Don't know, because I think
feel like
my dark horses would be Atletico.
Right, okay. Madrid, got you.
So yeah, I'll just say Bayern as my favourites.
Okay.
As well. But
Right.
I do have a feeling that Bayern could go out earlier. I think it just depends on.
All right,
Who
so
did
you're
Bayern
saying,
have in the last 16 again? I forgot who they have.
You know what it is with Bayern? It's
I'm gonna check.
they've been conceding more than they usually would, you say. So even like Mönchengladbach, they were 2-0 down to Bayern and won 3-2. Just things like that.
They concede a lot of chances.
Yeah. So I just don't know. I don't know. I'd like to think that City are a bit of a dark horse because we haven't been conceding as many goals, but I'm just going to take it game by game with City because you just don't know.
My dream scenario for us is get to the final, play against Bayern Munich, and for Thiago to have a masterclass against Bayern Munich and win us the Champions League. That's my dream scenario.
They got Lazio.
No, they'll win that.
Lazio.
All
right, I'm just making sure I got this right because at the end of the Champions League, we are going to review this, definitely. So I'm literally so bummed just to make sure I got this right, just to make sure. And we'll get to a couple more questions and then we're going to dip people. Jan City, favorites, PSG and Bayern, dark horse, Atletico Madrid. Ryan saying favorites, Bayern, Manchester City, dark horse, PSG. My favorites are, it's tough. Bayern got to go in there for obvious reasons. Bayern, PSG, dark horse, Juventus. That's what I'm saying. Dark horse, Juventus. That's what I'm going with. That's who I'm going with. So I'm saying, all right, we're going to revisit this. Glazes Out says, 3 retired legends you would put in your current starting 11. For Jan City, definitely Sun Ji-hai, Richard Dunn, because he's better than Stones, and Sean Goater because he's better than Jesus.
Okay.
Go on, Ryan.
3 retired legends.
Yeah. Is this for our own clubs?
Yes, our own clubs.
Retired legend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go on that.
3 retired legends that I would put in. I actually think it'd be interesting to see how many goals like a Sean Goater would get in this City team, just because the team around him, because he scored a lot for us when we weren't good. So imagine what he would be like in this team. That'd be interesting. King Kladze, I think, was a bit before his time, to be honest. Like, he would have been good in a better squad. So probably him. Just trying to think. Oh
yeah, shout out to my Don Aaron as well. He says, sorry to cut you off. He says, he messaged me in it and was like, yo, I just dropped a comment. It's not a fake one. I was going through the settings, and when you block people on YouTube, it comes up. There's like 7 or 8 fake Mr. Aaron United accounts in the block list. I'm like, you lot are crazy, hella fake rants, fake Saeed, so many fakes and that. But yeah, man.
Like JV said the other week, I reckon he thinks it's one guy doing all these fake accounts.
Yeah, he's on a Mazo. Yo, we got bare emails. You just taking up email addresses. What's wrong with you, man? It's taking people need them. You just taking up unnecessary email addresses for people that we know. We know if it's fake, but salute to my Don Aaron. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, Mr. Aaron United. Yeah. But yeah, go on. Who were you saying, Jan City?
I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to think. I don't even know if he's retired yet, but I love Alano. I'd put Alano in my side.
Just he's better than De Bruyne. What you saying, Ryan?
Okay. I'd put Steven Gerrard in just to get Ronaldo out.
See, I blew her kisses, yeah? See how disrespectful she is? I blew her kisses, she didn't even catch it.
Yeah, she put her finger up, yeah.
She didn't even catch it and that.
It's a completely different... What have you
anyway, carry on, Ryan.
Alright, yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Okay, I'd put Gerrard in just to get Wijnaldum out. I'd put Torres in because even though Torres ain't a legend for Liverpool, really, he's a legend to me, so I'd put him in and get Firmino out somewhere. I'd want a replacement for Salah, but we haven't really had any good wingers since I've been watching Liverpool, so he has to stay in, unfortunately. And centre back, I'd probably put. We haven't even had any good centre backs really either. Probably put Sammy Hippier in.
Sorry, I just thought it was free players. Oh, free legends.
Yeah, Torres is a legend for me. So.
Okay. Sorry, I read it wrong. So the free legends. Obviously, you know what? A lot of our legends back in the day, like Colin Bell. Obviously, he's died now. But he was an excellent player. Even Man United fans big him up. That shows how good he was. So he would definitely get in. I'd actually put Troutman in goal because if you can break your neck and play on, that just shows how good a player you are. So yeah, I put him in. And then Sean Goat as a legend, so I'll keep him. But yeah, go on, Flawless.
Whew, who would I take? Retired legends. Scholes, Keane, Yapstam. Easy. Because I'm just thinking about what our team needs. You put those three.
You wouldn't put Ollie in?
No, I wouldn't put Ollie in. Ollie's a shout, though, still. No, actually, he'd die in this team, too, under him. Ollie would die under Ollie's management. Ollie under Ollie's management would die.
Imagine Ollie's a player manager.
Die under his management.
Player manager Ollie.
Die.
We'll do it in the second half.
Die. You get what I'm saying? Ollie would die
He'd
under
probably
Ollie.
Still make the sub late.
Yeah, he probably still. You know what I'm saying?
Put himself on instead of Danny.
He's finished.
He'd be like, "Well, I scored a winner in added time, so I can do it again."
Nope, he's finished. Clearly, he's ain't done in it.
Do you know what? I'm not even he's probably scoring the Manchester Derby, innit?
What, in the last minute? Nah, he's Ollie's an absolute fraud as a manager. It's so funny. But no, in terms of retired legends, you know what it is, right? I a lot of Liverpool fans will say a Kenny Dalglish, but I'm not gonna say that over someone I didn't see play. It's like me saying in 20 years' time, because if I was living at the time Kenny Dalglish was playing and I saw him play, I might not have liked him the way I don't like Salah, for example. In 20 Salah in 20 years will be seen as a Liverpool legend, won't he? Really?
Yeah.
Because of his numbers and what he won and stuff. But I'd be telling my kids nah, I thought this guy was crap, really.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that. Yeah.
That's what I mean, with Colin Bell, because it's obviously I didn't see Colin Bell play, but it's everyone that saw him play, even Man United fans. There's loads of Man United fans that when he died, they came out and they were like, I was a Man United fan, but he was my favorite player. So I know he's that sort of player where, like a De Bruyne, where people will support a team, but De Bruyne is their favorite player, or like Yaya Toure. These sorts of players where you don't even have to support City for them to be your favorite player. Yeah. It's that's what Colin Bell was, So it's mad because he was playing at the same time that George Best was playing. So it's like people used to be like, yeah, I support Man United because Man United had a fantastic team. But then City's team were also really, really good at that time. So, yeah, it's interesting. You're right, darling.
Nah, I'm not. No. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? Yeah, my dad's got a funny story about George Best, you know. Like one time, yeah.
Share the story in it.
He saw my dad, yeah. So he starts waving at my dad, like waving at him. So my dad's like, look behind him, yeah, no one's there. He's waving at him. And my dad was just like, what the hell? Because obviously he's like, why is George Best waving at me? Like, it's mad, innit? But yeah, I think he thought my dad was Lionel Richie. Because my dad is still like Lionel Richie. Like, I'm not joking. People like hello on his wall. Like, people thought it was him. So, like, George Best was just waving at him, thinking it was him. So my dad just like awkwardly like waved back and then left. It's mad.
That's mad. That is mad still.
And he also, when he was a kid, he saw Man City's manager. And the manager at the time, I think it was Malcolm. I think it was. My dad saw him anyway. And he said, I think this is before he kind of became the Man City manager. I think. I might be mistaken. And he basically said to my dad, like, can you show me where Main Road is? So my dad said, yeah, okay. So my dad ran alongside the car. And then he was saying to my dad, like, oh, can you play football? Because he's fast, innit? So my dad was like, nah. So it's like, it's mad. He's like, can you play football? Because sign you up for City. And my dad was like, nah, I can't play football. I would have lied. I would have been like, yes.
I would have lied. Yeah. I was shit. Well, I was a good finisher, but nowhere near good enough to like get into a professional team. So I would have just lied anyway.
Oh, you're a top striker, yeah? You're a top striker,
yeah,
Ryan.
I was
Is that
like,
you?
The coldest one-on-one finisher of all time, bro. Like,
ice cold, ice in the veins.
Cold. Ice cold, man. Just ice cold.
Ice cold, Ryan.
Even people, I was celebrating before I'd even kicked the ball, bro. That's how good a one-on-one finisher I was.
What? Say that again.
I was celebrating before I even kicked the ball. That's how. So were other people. They were already celebrating. So you don't
ice cold, Ryan. That's what I'm gonna start calling you from now on.
Ryan could be on my team in the Sarcasm City starting lineup, innit?
What Sarcasm City starting lineup? What is going? What team have we created? Is this you? What's happened? I don't know. What team?
The Sarcasm
Coached
City.
By Yan City.
Oh, is it the Sarcasm City All Stars? Okay, all right.
You're going to be on the bench till you learn some respect, innit?
Position bench.
She got me doing up De Bruyne, you know. Disrespectful.
She's going to give you the Özil treatment.
Yeah, serious. That's what she'll do now. Just freeze man out.
Sorry, you didn't get into the squad. Sorry.
Not today. Not today.
This is disrespectful. But we'll finish on this one with Conrad, who says my England team, because he asked about our England team for the Euros. Pope, Kyle Walker, John Stones, Godfrey Shaw, Rice, Grealish, Foden, Rashford, Kane, Sancho, Forts. That's not a bad team, you know. That isn't a bad team. There's
so much attacking talent that could. I wouldn't have Rashford in, but there's so much attacking talent that could go in.
Yes, this guy's not even got Sterling in there. That's the mad thing.
Yeah.
But a Grealish and Foden link up is different. What front three do you play for England? What formation do you play?
It depends, because I'd put Grealish in. But I don't want to leave Grealish or Foden out. It depends what formation you want to play.
Is it free at the back? Is that free at the back thing?
That's very attacking, isn't it?
Yeah, man, go for it. Kamikaze vibes.
I'm just like, use as many attackers as you want. That's why I wouldn't go 3 at the back. But
so what would you go? Just 4-2-4, yeah?
I'd probably go. Oh, that's a shout, you know. That's a shout. 4-3-3. It depends. Would I go 4-3-3 and go? Maybe put Grealish. Maybe put Foden in the midfield, or one of Grealish or Foden in the midfield. Maybe go Grealish on the left wing, Kane up front, and I don't know, like Sancho or Sterling on the right. I mean, there's so many options.
You can't leave. To me, you can't. It's Sancho and Sterling and one over up top. You can't leave out Sancho and Sterling.
So good for England as well. Like,
you can't leave out
England. So.
To me, Sterling has to play. Sancho has to play. Foden and Grealish both have to play.
Kane as well. Kane's got to play. Kane's
So what we're
captain
saying-
anyway, so he plays anyway.
So you're saying Kane up top, Sancho right, Sterling left,
Yeah.
Foden and
You
Grealish
could even put Grealish and
with
forward.
Rice.
But then does the team become unbalanced? That's the thing. I do like Calvin Phillips as well. I like Calvin Phillips, but then the
Do
team
you play
does
Calvin Phillips
become a
ahead
bit-
of Rice?
It
You
depends
just go for it,
because
man.
Rice will give you a better defensive work. But then I do really like Calvin Phillips. That's the thing.
Right.
It does
So
become
you're just gonna play with
unbalanced.
no DMs, yeah? Just no DMs.
But then the England defense is shit as well. That's the thing.
And,
England's defense is
they
so
need to
bad.
defend.
Wait, no.
I mean,
Hold the phone.
fullbacks are all right.
We got world-class John Stones.
Yeah.
World-class
that.
John
You
Stones
do
at the
have
back.
that. You have
So
that.
we should be all right in it. We got world-class John at the back. You know what I'm saying? We got Big John there.
And
Covering.
Harry Maguire. As Big Man calls him shit.
Let's that. Yeah, Big Man called him shit. Shout out to Big Man.
Shit. That was so funny.
No, I miss Big Man. I miss him so much.
We all doing that. Big Man came on and just, you get me, had a viral moment instantly in that. Man had an epic moment.
No,
First thing he said, man.
Go viral, and he's gonna go viral when you get the clip.
Yeah. The first thing he did, boom,
sending
first
it
word.
Wire saying this is what my nephew thinks of you, babe.
Yo, he did it in an instant. You know what I'm saying? In that, and he was
Yeah,
even
he
backing
said,
me when I was
so
like,
quick.
he said it's so quick. And then even when I was like,
I was like, what do you think of Maguire? And he's like, shit.
yeah.
I showed
That's
my
what I'm
dad, I thought my dad was going to cuss me out. Like, why are you letting the child swear? And my dad just laughed and said, put it on YouTube. So I was like, it's on YouTube. So he's like, nah, clip it.
I'm going to
So
clip
like,
it. I will clip it and that. I will clip it, definitely. I will clip it. But yeah, he came on, had an epic moment. Even when I was talking to Big Man, I was like, I don't deserve this. And he was like, no, shaking his head. I'm like, see, my guy, man knows I don't deserve this. He knows I'm very good at what I do and I don't deserve this. He gets it. He's not even a United fan. And he understands my pain. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, salute to Big Man each and every time. But yeah, England, that's where the defense is whack. And getting the balance right as well. Because how
to be fair, the fullback, I think the fullback options are alright. Like I think Shaw's a good left back, and then
Shaw's
they got about 100 right backs. So,
you got hella right backs.
Yeah, so many right backs is unreal. But the centre backs is so centre back options are abysmal.
You got Stones, Maguire, me,
Gomez,
Tarkowski, Gomez,
Tyrone Mings.
Oh yeah, that's not good. Yeah.
Michael Keane, oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Oh jeez.
And this idiot Southgate will probably continue playing Pickford in that as well.
Yeah, Pickford in goal. Yo. He was awful today. He was
so bad today. That third goal, how did he not
Yes.
save that third goal?
Terrible.
It's like
If
I was an Everton fan, I'd be going Pickford.
Yeah, man.
If I was an Everton. Pickford.
You got save that Pickford. What are you doing?
You said it again.
Pickford. Yeah, he's awful. Every time I see him, he just seems like a walking mistake. That is a mistake.
No, I can't wait for your end of the year clips this year. This is gonna be funny, you know.
Oh,
you might have to do a half-year one because there's gonna be words.
Yeah, I might have to do 2 parts. It might have to be a 2-part or a 3-part. Serious. I've got enough clips already.
You could probably do a best bits for each show, the way it's going. Literally. Apart from Gal Them City, we don't do nothing mad on there. But yeah.
Use a lot of the serious premiere show and that in it until I join in it. Then it's a wrap.
Oh yeah, Paulus is going to be the second only guest on it.
Decide. I can't remember who the first guest was.
He was the first one again. Remind me. I forgot who the
some
first
prick,
one.
some hole, some Bumbaclaw Egypt. That's who he was. Some Bumbaclaw Egypt. That
was my first ever show, you know. That was my first ever show.
And you see, I introduced him to this life, and now he's loving it.
He did, innit? And when I met him, Ryan was hella, you get me, just calm, you get me, hella polite. Now man just be throwing slick shit in the game all the time and that. Every stream in it, it's gotta be throwing some slick shit. That man clocks it in it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's funny in that. You know what I'm saying? He'll say some slick shit. I'm still not over the Pacey Lovren in it. That still gives me jokes.
Pacey Lovren.
Pacey Lovren. And then when I was ranting, I think it was last week about the squad's not being good enough. And I was like, right, Liverpool won the league with a pacey Lovren, and then you went and the actual Lovren as well. I was like, yeah, the real Lovren. They won it with the pacey Lovren and the real one. You know what I'm saying? And this Egypt spent 180 million on a defense and tell me it's not good enough. Kiss my ass in it.
Otamendi won back-to-back titles, isn't it?
Otamendi won back, and Fabian Delph playing left back.
And Stones is about to win his 3rd Premier League title.
Stones.
John Stones is great.
We pulled up the Manchester United Europa League winning squad with Mourinho, and I couldn't believe my eyes. Romero in goal. Valencia was playing right back. Smalling and Blind.
Valencia was so bad.
Smalling and Blind with a Damian was playing left.
I like Daley Blind. I thought Daley Blind was quality.
You said this. The midfield was Herrera, Pogba, and Mata. We had Mkhitaryan and Rashford and Fellaini up top.
But that Fellaini used to win you.
Win games. Yeah.
I get that. But what I'm saying is, look at the team I just named to the team we have now. And he managed to win, even with all his toxicity and all this crap, managed to win 2 trophies. Van Gaal, for as bad as you think he is, still won a trophy. Yeah, this man can't get past the semi-final. But it is what it is. But yo, love to everyone.
Van Gaal was probably a better manager than Oli.
Probably.
He definitely is.
Probably. I'd take anybody.
That's what I'm saying. He's a better manager.
I reckon if Van Gaal had this team right now, he'd be doing bits because he didn't have the players at that time. He had like Morgan Schneiderlin and these guys.
I take any Manchester United fan in the comments right now over Oli at this point. Anybody but
Jeremiah.
Even Jeremiah. Apart from Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. At the season saying we're going for the quadruple this year and I accept nothing less. And then he's saying on his second press conference, actually, maybe not the quad, but we're still going for the treble.
Yeah, this guy.
Jeremiah confused me so much in the comments today. He was like at the start, Ollie in. And then he was like, okay, I know that Ollie's not good enough. So if we get a proper deal.
Do you know what, He's been for me all season saying 21. Yeah. So the other day he inboxed me on Twitter saying, I give up now. You've won the league. And then that's what he's coming with now. He's like, you've won it now.
It's so funny.
So let me re-advise that any Manchester United fan in the comments. Yeah, Tomori's a shout actually because he's at AC Milan. I'm not sure how he's doing. Any Manchester United fan in the comments. Yeah, any Manchester United in the comments that's not Jeremiah, I would take over Oli at this point. Pick one. Glazers out. Aaron Saeed. Anybody, you get what I'm saying? Conrad. I don't even know if Conrad's there. Whatever in it. Anybody in it. I've just had it. This manager's broken me. But here's what it is. Love to everyone who was locked in. Broken me, man. I'm broken. You know me? Like I'm a happy guy. You get what I'm saying?
With me, it's my players have broken me, innit? It's my players.
Well, at least these players have won you some. You've seen your team win the Premier League and Champions League in the last 2 years.
Klopp's system.
Yeah, I hear you. But you got something to celebrate. You still might win the Champions League.
Yeah.
You still might get to a final.
I hope we do, bro.
I'm just trying to get to a final.
Yancey's the only one who's in a position to talk here.
Serious, and we have to talk to her on a regular basis, unfortunately. But it is what it is in regards to football.
You love speaking to me on a daily basis, and if I didn't speak to you for 2 days, you will be very upset, and you'd be more broken than Man United are making you. So just know that.
You forget 1,000%. Then, wouldn't it?
Look at this guy! Look at this guy with his slick shit. Look at this guy, yo, with his slick.
You made him cry now. This guy
with his slick shit. No. Let me respond to both of them. One, when I say no. When I say no. No. Oh, that is hilarious. What I'm saying, why?
Allison, no.
Allison. Nah, what I was gonna say is talking to Yanti is that's well all good. Talking to you about football is the issue. I have to come on here. I love talking to you. So there's nothing wrong with what you said right there. What you said was 100% factual. What I'm saying is talking to you about football is very bad. Secondly, I wasn't trying to make you blush on the watch along Manchester. Make sure you go check it back. Manchester City, Everton watch along. People in the comments said it. I did not start that. People in the comments said it. Somebody, and then 2 or 3 people backed it. Then Jody said, "Look at her, she's blocked." I did not have anything to do with that. So you have to take it up with the people them in the comments. That wasn't me. I didn't start that. You know what I'm saying? If your face went red, that's not on me. You feel me? I'm an innocent party in it. I ain't saying you did. I ain't saying you was, but I never said you was blushing. I just laughed because it was funny. Tell me I'm lying.
You're lying.
When did I say you was blushing? Ryan is the worst guy. Ryan is the worst guy.
I love this. I love it when this happens.
You don't get an inkling.
When we meet up for this Sarcasm City, whatever YouTube link up, I'm bringing Ryan.
Oh yeah, definitely. Nah, Ryan's definitely pulling up. You know what I'm saying? He's a part of the team. The whole squad in it. Everyone you see on here is invited and that. All the regular hosts, whether it's JV, Lewis, Tox, yourselves, Rose, Cam, Quill, all the Arsenal guys. Who else? Am I missing anyone? Beans, Lindrick, Sophie, everyone you see on here. Like I say, the music show was back as well today, people. So make sure you check it out. I hope you lot have enjoyed the Q&A. I enjoy these. We're back tomorrow, like I said, 4:00. So earlier start. Mandem United podcast, myself and JV tomorrow, talking all things Manchester United. We'll be previewing the Sociedad game. Then a watch along for the Sociedad game. Then immediately after that, the Arsenal versus Benfica game.
I'm coming on the watch along because it's David Silva and he's back.
All right, cool. Come on and watch along.
David Silva plays for Sociedad.
Yeah, he plays for Sociedad. Yeah. And then after that, you'll catch Cam and Swag Team Jody on the Arsenal watch along. And then Friday is another stack day. So you got Agenda FC at 8 p.m. Then you got a special Gonna Talk from the podcast. Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast versus Gyardam City. So the Arsenal versus Manchester City. That's Cam and Yan City. And then Gyardam City meets Mandem United, which is myself and Yan City, which will probably be later about 11:30. The show before that will be 9:30. But if you're subscribed, you'll see these. You can click the link or click on the channel and you see the upcoming live schedule. We don't stop. And then Saturday, I'm making my debut on Gyardam City. Even though it's out of spite, I'm looking to go over there. Because Jan City was like, "You get up early in the morning then." I was like, "All right, I will." Like an idiot. And she was like, "Come on, Gyardam City." So I'm on Gyardam City for no reason. Look at her smiling. It's not like it's a Manchester United City preview. I just on Gyardam City. So catch me on there. And then Saturday night.
To be fair, though, it's going to be an Arsenal preview, innit? And you don't like Arsenal, so
I don't like City either. True say, I can't just.
You like me that like City, innit? You like me, I like City. Equals you like City too.
No, it doesn't work like that.
She's putting words in your mouth here.
It doesn't. She's tried this, innit? Like, I like Ryan, ice cold Ryan. That's my don right there. He a Liverpool fan. I don't like Liverpool. Stroll, my guy. Get me nothing but love for Stroll. That's my brother right there. I don't like Liverpool. So it don't work like that. Yes, Shanti, you are my peoples. You know this. Nothing but love for you. We peoples to the end of time. But I will not like your team till the end. I won't like Manchester City in the afterlife. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I despise Liverpool, City, Arsenal.
You find out that God is a City fan. And you've been sinning.
No, if I would say that, then I'd be like, you know what? That's why the world's been fucked up and God needs to press the reset button, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say to him. You should have pressed the reset button a long time ago on this earth, fam. We failed as a human race. It's a wrap, innit? Start again. But that's a segue is lovely. Sarcasm City podcast at 8 p.m. on Saturday as well. No, 9 p.m. on Saturday, people. And we'll be discussing all current affairs. And then Sunday, 2 watch-alongs, Manchester United and Arsenal versus Manchester City straight after. And then the Q&A will be back. And that will take you all the way till Monday.
Wait, did you say Mandem United? Did you say Mandem United's early tomorrow?
Yeah, 4 p.m.
Yeah. That's because you're playing Europa League, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
That's why. That's why. Yeah, I just figured it because it's 6 o'clock kickoff, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's 5:55 actually, mate. You know what I'm saying?
5:55 kickoff, even earlier. Wow.
Yeah, so the watch along start time is 5:25. So yeah, I had to move like 6 different shows to accommodate this shit.
I didn't even mean it as a dig. I didn't even mean it as a dig. That's the thing.
It's funny. Look at that face. trying not to smile. It's all right, Sugar Pop. It's fine. Don't worry about it, darling.
Are you done? I'm just waiting for you to finish.
It wasn't even me who was laughing, it was Jan.
Jan did a you in it. Y'all switched in it. She threw some slick shit in it because she laughed hard and that. Started clapping hands and that like a seal. This girl clapped hands. You know what I'm saying? Like she at church. You know what I'm saying? Are you done?
That's so rude.
It's the way he said it. You've had to move. You said you had to move Man United. Oh, that's because you played up the Europa League.
I didn't even mean it as a dick.
You know what I mean? Because you do the watch along, yeah. I had to move hella shows and that. I moved bare shows around because we're doing Thursday, Sunday. Are you tearing up over there, Yancy? Are you good, yeah?
I've got no eyelashes.
She was crying. Look at her.
I've got no eyelashes because I pulled out my eyelashes myself, innit?
It's a mazza.
My fake eyelashes, so my eyelashes are really short.
It's a mazza. Oh yeah, let me shout out the members before we go as well. So there is big up to everyone. I hope you have enjoyed this. Everyone who's not a member, who's locked in, I hope you lot have enjoyed this also. I love doing this show. Nothing but jokes. You already know, man. Hella banter, just regular conversation. Go on.
That's a good comment at the end from.
Go on, you say.
Come on, RB kill. That's the only reason why I've not come on with my Liverpool Champions League shirt tonight, because I've got this bad feeling that we're gonna screw it up second leg at Anfield. You know.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
I just got that bad feeling in it.
The day used to, when you lot go out of the Champions League, I can't wait. And I'm waiting on them days in it for Liverpool and City. I wait. Arsenal to go out of the Europa. I'm gonna be unbearable. I can't wait.
I reckon Arsenal will go out.
Enjoy it in it. I absolutely love it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got. But yeah, big up to Winter Surfer, Glazers out, Esfeetly TV, Ryan here, No Days Off 10, Abdi Mahmood, Neville B, Eugene Amagash, CJ Socials, Deviant, OKW 10, Wayne Modes, and of course the lovely Yan City. If I missed you out, I might need to look at the members and see. But yeah, this is just one of the perks you get. Like I said, we're gonna start looking at private shows also, and we're gonna reach out to everyone in the next few weeks, probably to start next month, and start giving you perks, obviously, because one of the perks is you get to come on this show. So if you're a Sarcasm City soldier, you get a guest appearance on this show. If you're a Sarcasm City general, you get a guest appearance on a show of your choice. So like I said, you might be a Liverpool fan and want to go on and get out them City. You might be a City fan and be like, you know what, I want to go on Man Them United. Yeah, you might be a Spurs fan and like, let me go on Gonna Talk, or etc. etc. So yeah, yes, Ryan, are you good over there, fam? You still busting up at your joke?
No, I'm good, man.
Yo, is it? I thought, look at you, I'm good in it. This guy's still busting up at his joke, innit? Can finish your laugh, innit? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even mean it as a joke. I just realised after how it must have come across. So.
Yeah, serious. Cheers. Yeah. I'm saying, cheers, people. I'm saying, thank you. See what I have to work with, people. These toxic work environments. It's not fair. But yeah, is what. But nah, love to you lot who have locked in. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A midweek edition on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much.